Your fat cells are alive right now, and they are literally waiting for you to stand up. No, seriously. I'm going to show you exactly what happens inside your body at the cellular level the moment you start walking. And by step 3, you are going to be absolutely shocked, because one of these things happens even while you sleep, but only if you walked that day, okay? Real talk, you've probably heard 1,000 times that walking is good for you, but nobody ever actually explains why. Like, what is your body doing? What's happening to the fat sitting on your belly, your thighs, your arms, the stuff you can see in the mirror and cannot stand? I'm going to give you the real science today, not the watered-down version, the actual biology. Because here's the thing, most people think fat loss is about burning calories. And yes, that's part of it. But it is so much deeper than that. Your fat cells have a life cycle. They have behavior. They respond to what you do and what you don't do. And walking 30 minutes a day triggers a chain reaction inside your body that most people have never even heard of. I'm breaking it down into 4 steps. What happens in the first 10 minutes? What happens by 20 minutes? What happens after day 7? And what happens to your body while you're asleep after consistent walking? That last one, that is the one that blew my mind. Let's get into it. Step number 1. Your body sounds the alarm and your fat cells panic. What happens in the first 0 to 10 minutes of your walk? The second you start moving, the very second you take that first step, your muscles send out a distress signal. They're saying, hey, we need energy now. And your body responds immediately. First, it pulls from blood sugar, glucose that's already floating in your bloodstream. That lasts about 5 minutes. But then, your body goes looking for more fuel, and here's where your fat cells get nervous. Fat cells, and scientists call them adipocytes, are basically storage units. They are packed with something called triglycerides. Think of triglycerides like sealed boxes of energy just sitting in a warehouse, waiting. When your muscles demand more fuel after those first 5 minutes, your brain releases a hormone called epinephrine, also known as adrenaline. And epinephrine goes directly to your fat cells and says, open the boxes now. This process is called lipolysis fat breakdown. The fat cell literally splits those triglycerides into free fatty acids, releases them into your bloodstream, and your muscles grab them and burn them for fuel. You are, at this moment, biologically and chemically burning fat. Not in a vague, motivational poster kind of way, actually, at the molecular level. Here's your practical tip for step 1. Don't skip the first 10 minutes, because you don't feel it yet. That slow warm-up is not wasted time. It is your body switching fuel sources. It is necessary. Embrace the first 10 minutes like the ignition phase, because that's exactly what it is. And it gets better, because by minute 20, something completely different kicks in. Step number 2, the fat-burning switch gets flipped, and your hormones change. What happens between minutes 10 to 30, okay? You've passed 10 minutes. Your fat cells are open for business. But here's what most people don't know, around the 15 to 20 minute mark. Your body releases a hormone called HGH, human growth hormone. Now, you've probably heard of HGH in the context of athletes or anti-aging. But your body makes it naturally, and exercise is one of the most powerful triggers for it. And HGH does something remarkable. It tells your body to preserve your muscle while burning fat as the primary fuel source. Let me say that again because this is huge. Without exercise, your body, especially when you're trying to lose weight, will often burn muscle alongside fat. That's why people who just diet and don't move end up skinny fat, less weight on the scale, but still soft, still weak, still frustrated, but walking consistent. Sustained walking tells your body, keep the muscle, burn the fat. That is a metabolic signal you cannot get from a pill, a shake, or a diet alone. There's more at around 20 to 25 minutes. Your body also starts releasing BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Scientists call it miracle grow for your brain. It literally stimulates the growth of new brain cells. Your mood improves, your anxiety drops, your focus sharpens. This is why you feel different after a walk, not just physically, but mentally. That clarity, that's BDNF, flooding your prefrontal cortex. Practical tip for step 2. If you're going to cut your walk short, don't cut it before 20 minutes. The metabolic and hormonal payoff happens in that second half. If time is tight, walk fast for 20 minutes. That threshold matters. But here's where it really gets interesting. Because what happens after day 7 of consistent walking? Your fat cells don't just respond, they actually change their structure. Step number 3, your fat cells shrink, and your body builds a new internal furnace. What happens after 7 days of consistent walking? Here's what nobody tells you. And this is the part that changed how I think about exercise forever. After about 7 days of consistent 30-minute walks, something structural happens inside your muscle cells. Your body starts building more mitochondria. Mitochondria are the energy factories of your cells. You probably remember them from school as the powerhouse of the cell. And here's why this matters so much. More mitochondria equals more places to burn fat, not just during your walk, not just during exercise, all the time, even while you're sitting at your desk, even while you're watching TV, even while you're asleep. You are literally building a bigger engine. And a bigger engine burns more fuel around the clock. This process is called mitochondrial biogenesis, and it is one of the most exciting areas of exercise science right now. A landmark study published in the Journal of Physiology found that even moderate walking, not running, not HIIT, just walking, was enough to trigger measurable mitochondrial growth in untrained individuals within 1 week. 1 week, 7 days. That's all it takes to start remodeling your body's fat-burning infrastructure. And there's a second thing that happens after consistent walking. Your fat cells themselves change shape. Fat cells don't disappear when you lose weight. This is a really important thing to understand. They shrink. The fat inside them gets released and burned, but the cell itself stays. Now, the good news. When fat cells are consistently emptied through activity, they become metabolically quieter. They stop releasing as many inflammatory signals. Because here's something most people don't know. Large, overfull fat cells, especially around the belly, are actively inflammatory. They pump out chemicals called cytokines that increase your risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and even depression. When you walk consistently, you're not just changing how you look. You are reducing systemic inflammation throughout your entire body. Your joints hurt less. Your mood stabilizes. Your blood pressure drops. This is why walking is the closest thing science has to a universal medicine. Practical tip for step 3. Consistency beats intensity. A 30-minute walk every day is dramatically more effective than a 2-hour workout once a week. Why? Because mitochondrial biogenesis requires repeated signals. Your body needs to keep hearing the message. We need more energy capacity. Give it that signal daily, and it will build the furnace. Now step 4. This one is the one that made me immediately text 3 of my friends when I learned it. Because this is what happens to your body while you're sound asleep, but only if you walked that day. Step number 4, while you sleep. Your body completes the fat loss cycle, but only if you walked. The overnight metabolic effect, the most underrated benefit of walking. Okay, you walked 30 minutes today. You've eaten dinner. You're in bed. You are completely unconscious, and your body is about to do something extraordinary. During deep sleep, specifically slow-wave sleep and REM sleep, pituitary gland releases the largest pulse of human growth hormone that your body produces all day, bigger than the pulse during exercise. This is the one that does the heavy lifting for fat metabolism, muscle repair, and cellular regeneration. But here's the catch, and this is critical. that overnight HGH pulse is dramatically larger in people who exercised that day. Studies show that physically active individuals release significantly more HGH during sleep than sedentary individuals. The walk you took this morning, it set up your body to burn fat more effectively 10 hours later while you sleep. And while all this is happening, your liver is performing a process called gluconeogenesis. It's making glucose from non-carbohydrate sources, including, yes, stored fat. Your body runs its own overnight cleanup crew, and walking is what signals them to show up. There's also something happening with insulin sensitivity. One of the most powerful effects of a daily 30-minute walk is that it dramatically improves how sensitive your cells are to insulin. Better insulin sensitivity means your body stores less fat from the food you eat, and it uses the fat you already have more efficiently. A study from Biogenesis found that 3 10-minute walks a day improved insulin sensitivity better than one continuous 30-minute walk. But here's the amazing thing. Both were dramatically better than doing nothing. So if your day is packed and you can't do 30 minutes straight, 3 10-minute walks still triggers all of these mechanisms. Practical tip for step 4. Walk in the evening if you can, even just 15 minutes after dinner. Research from the American Diabetes Association shows that a short walk after eating blunts the blood sugar spike from your meal by up to 22%, which means less fat gets stored from that meal and you sleep better. That means more deep sleep. More deep sleep means a bigger HGH pulse, which means more fat burning overnight, and your 30-minute walk starts it. Okay, let's bring this home. Step 1. In the first 10 minutes, lipolysis kicks in. Your fat cells open up and start releasing fatty acids into your bloodstream. You are chemically burning fat. Step 2. After 15 to 20 minutes, human growth hormone and BDNF flood your body. Your brain gets sharper, your mood lifts, and your body shifts to burning fat instead of muscle. Step 3. After 7 days of consistency, your body builds more mitochondria, a bigger internal furnace that burns fat around the clock, even at rest, and your fat cells become less inflamed. Step 4. While you sleep that night, your body completes the cycle. A massive HGH pulse drives overnight fat metabolism, repair, and cellular cleanup, all triggered by the walk you took earlier. 30 minutes, that's it. No gym membership, no equipment, no special diet, just you, your legs, and 30 minutes. Now, here's what I want you to do right now. Drop a in the comments if you're going to take a walk today, not tomorrow, not Monday. Today, even 15 minutes, even around your block. Start the signal. Start the cycle, and share this video with one person, a friend, a parent, a coworker who keeps saying they don't have time to exercise, because now you have Vesians to show them that time is not the issue. And one more thing, everything I just told you. That's what walking does to your fat cells. I'm going to show you what walking does to your brain specifically. The one thing that happens to your hippocampus. After 21 days of walking, that neuroscientists say is the closest thing we have to reversing brain aging. If you thought this was wild, you are not ready for that one. Like this video. And do well to share it to others, and don't forget to subscribe now, not later now. I'll see you there.